Happy National Pizza Day, everyone. I am here at my favorite pizza place, Anthony's, off of Smoky Hill Road in Aurora, Colorado, and we're here with my friend JJ, who's going to teach us how to make pizza. Yay! Let's get started. We're here with my friend JJ Alexander, who I have known since the 5th grade. The 5th grade, I figured that out. And we are at his Anthony's Pizza off of Smoky Hill, and Anthony's is a chain, but I'm going to tell you, not every Anthony's is alike. So we only come to this one, we only order from this one, and it's just the way it is. So
because of me.
Yeah. And for some reason they just cook it right. So JJ's gonna show us how to make a pizza, and then I'm gonna give it a whirl.
So we start with the dough balls that's been rising all night. What I do is I like to pat it down to get it certain amount of circle, and then you just start forming it. You do one of these. You let the gravity basically take it to make it bigger. It's also getting thinner for our thin crust. As it gets to a certain point, you can toss it a little bit. It's harder than it looks.
How many dough balls do you make and rise overnight?
So we'll go through probably 150 pizzas every day.
Wow.
So then what we do, we then put it on this board after it's fully stretched. Nice and circle. And then we add a sauce. Okay, right about there. Put it in the middle. And the fun part is you just kind of circle it around.
Now, I know you guys make an 18-inch pizza, which is our favorite and enormous. How do you do that with this paddle, or do you have bigger ones?
So the dine-in pizza is about 24 inches. So this is about 18 inches right now. So we'll do that. But it's a bigger paddle and it's a bigger dough ball.
Yeah, okay.
So, and you do it the same way. You stretch it out and then you basically run it.
This is the most enormous pizza you guys have ever seen. It's embarrassing when you come in and order 2 of them.
It's huge. So what would you like to put on it?
Let's do cheese and pepperoni.
Okay. So at Anthony's, we typically put the pepperoni on the bottom of the cheese. Some people like it on top, but this helps just kind of keep the grease inside the pizza as opposed to on top to make it a little less messy.
Now we should say this is New York style pizza.
Yes,
It is not Colorado style. We don't have a style. I don't care what anyone says.
No.
We do not have a style of pizza.
No, we do not. Okay, and then we also put about a pound of cheese in for each pizza, which is basically about
Big handful.
2 big handfuls. Maybe too much. Now the trick is you got to make sure there's flour underneath the pizza, otherwise it won't come off the board. So one of the funnest parts about this is for a 500-degree oven. Put it back, just like that.
So this feels different than my dough at home.
Oh, really?
It feels easier to work with.
Part of it could be the proofing process that we do. Could be the yeast. Sometimes if you're using a different kind of yeast, we use a dry active yeast.
Well, and it's not super cold either.
No.
Sometimes my dough, I think it's too cold.
If it's too cold, yeah, you want to keep it out for a little while.
Okay, now do I throw it up?
Now you could, don't throw it yet. So just kind of, I go like this too.
Okay.
Because the bigger it is, the easier it is to work with. There you go. So then what you're going to do is you're going to put it in your hands like this. So you got to cradle it. Don't poke your fingers because then it'll poke the dough. Just start going like this towards the top.
Whenever I can't do something like fine motor skill like this, I blame it on the fact I'm left-handed. Oh, but look, it's working.
It's starting to work. There you go.
Oh my gosh, look, it's actually working.
Well, you want it to fill most of this bowl, so keep going.
Oh no.
It's not very pretty, but it's
And at
okay.
home, if you're just doing it like on a cookie sheet or something like that,
Yeah.
you just press it and form it.
There's no need for this stuff.
Put a little flour on the board. Okay, then we can twist it. So it's pretty good. Okay, pick it up again. Keep going.
What's that?
That's flour. There you go.
In the middle more or on the sides? Do you do it?
I do it on the sides at the top up
That's
here,
where
like,
the-
just like
yeah.
that, because then it's going to drip the whole thing down.
Ah.
Okay, now let's try it. Okay, that's good.
That's fantastic.
All right, throw some sauce on it. Little less. There you go. And then use the bottom. Start in the middle a little bit.
Are you cringing?
It doesn't have to be pretty.
Just has to taste
It
good,
just
right?
has to taste good.
Okay.
You want to make a cheese or do you want to make?
Let's just do cheese. Yeah.
Okay. And then we got to check on this one. We got some bubbles that we have to pop.
Those are my favorite.
Some people love them. Some people do not.
What's that?
Good, but you want to keep it on the top because it kind of dances towards the middle.
Okay.
All right, now let's see how good you
Oh Lord.
Oh.
go. Slow. You don't have to go high. Just kind of. Good. And just kind of shake it. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, so now we just kind of wait until it's.
Here we go. So if you need extra help on Super Bowl Sunday.
Let's go. It's a little smaller than it should be.
That's all right.
In the interest of time.
Well, yeah, it's a little thicker on the edges than
Yeah.
usual. But that looks amazing.
So yeah, then what we do before the customer comes,
They're right up there.
throw it up.
All right. Yeah, our pizza at home doesn't quite cut like that, does it?
Pizza stone. That's what you need.
No, I had one and then I got rid of it. I don't know, it just didn't seem like it was doing. Look at that. So we made it home with our 2 pizzas and now it's time to give them a try. So I've got the pepperoni one here. Let's see if I did a good job. Actually, this was JJ's, so. Perfect.